adventures, and today I'm going to share a review with you all of the Sonesta Suites in Scottsdale, Arizona. So my daughter and I just got back from a little girls' weekend in Scottsdale, and we decided to stay at the Sonesta Suites. So I'm going to give you a little overview of our experience there over the course of 3 days and whether or not I recommend it in the future. So here we go. All right. So I decided to stay at the Sonesta Suites because I was looking for somewhere that would be kind of centrally located in Scottsdale, so it would be easy to get around, and something that was kind of a medium price point for us because it was just the two of us, my daughter and I, so we didn't really need anything extravagant or fancy. And on top of that, when I was looking for different places to stay, I saw that the Sonesta Suites offered free breakfast. So I always love a complimentary breakfast because I feel like you can just leave your room, grab something to eat, and then start your adventures for the day without having to scrounge and try to find something nearby. So when we checked in, the check-in process was really simple, and we were there on a Saturday morning, a few hours before our designated check-in time. But since our room was ready, they let us check in early, so we were able to go up to the room and get situated. Now the room itself, we had a room that had 2 queen beds as well as a sitting area, and there's a little sort of mini kitchen. And so I felt that it was really spacious. It was more than enough room for the two of us for sure. And it's somewhere where if you say had to go to Arizona, Phoenix, or Scottsdale for maybe a work trip that you were there for several days and you kind of wanted to be able to prepare your own food and have a little more space, it definitely fit that bill. It was a really nice layout. The room did feel a little dated. Some parts of the bathroom and stuff, I feel like it could use a little bit of a renovation. So it's not the most new modern hotel that you'll ever stay at, but it was spacious and comfortable. And something that they offered that I was pleasantly surprised by, that I'm sure if I had read more when we were booking, I would have found this out. They offer a complimentary 2-hour window each evening from 5 to 7 where they have a few small selections of beer and wine, and they have food available, and it's more than just little hors d'oeuvres. So the first night we were there was macaroni and cheese, there was pulled pork, you could make little sandwiches, they had salads, things like that. And so I noticed a lot of the hotel guests were taking advantage of this, and so it was really crowded that Saturday evening. There was also a wedding at the hotel that day, so it was pretty full, so there were a lot of guests, and so everyone was kind of having fun, and the wait staff were very generous with their beverages, and there's juice and stuff like that for people who don't want to drink alcohol, so that's available as well. And we decided, because we were traveling in November, but Arizona is a very warm state, so we went out to the pool, and they have pool blankets and comfortable pool chairs, and so my daughter had a great time swimming and kind of cooling off, and I got to hang out and swim with her a little bit and relax. And you saw a lot of folks bringing out little plates of snacks from the 2-hour happy hour, so people were bringing out food plates and things like that to enjoy while their kids were swimming. And the next morning we took advantage of the complimentary breakfast, and there was a wide selection. There were pastries, there was oatmeal, bacon, sausage, eggs, everything you could kind of want to start your day. And so we really enjoyed our stay at the Sonesta Suites. I think it's somewhere that, it doesn't have the biggest pool, it doesn't have the water slides and stuff like that some of the bigger hotels do in Arizona, but overall we really enjoyed it. And something that I thought was kind of an extra bonus, especially if you're staying there for a few days, is that it's walking distance to a grocery store. There's a Sprouts Market just a little ways away. There's actually a Whole whole little complex of some restaurants, some stores, a coffee shop, but there's also a Sprouts Market. So if you wanted to, you could go buy some snacks or food to prepare and bring that back to your room, and you had plenty of space to do that. So overall, would I recommend the Sonesta Suites? I think for the price you pay, it's definitely worth it. It could stand for a little updating, maybe a little renovation in the rooms, but overall it definitely checked off all the boxes that we were looking for, and we had a really enjoyable stay. So if you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to put those below, and subscribe to this channel for more adventures in the future. Thank you.